in Atlanta and Metro Atlanta area. Uh, Here today, we're going to talk about pushing yourself to the max, and I'm going to relate that back to my car detailing business, and also just talk about working out and some of the things we did today. So yeah, let's get to it, man. So I wanted to talk about pushing yourself to the max today because basically, so in our workouts and CrossFit they had this thing called RX. So I don't know exactly what it means, but basically you're doing the weight that is prescribed, and it's like the weight to make you like you're doing it to the best of your ability. So this weight is like ahead of all the other people weight, or is like the people that do the RS is like their weight. You can't go over that. So um, in the process of it, you can choose either to do the RS weight, or you can choose to not do the RS weight, and you can just do a lesser weight and still do the workout, get the same workout in, right? So um, I would say, like, what weight do you choose? Because if you know that you can do the RS weight, but the RS weight is like pushing you beyond, and you may not be able to move as fast, are you willing to sacrifice taking long to get the weight done, to get the workout done so that you can get a work harder on the RS weight, or do you want to finish faster, get less of a sprint portion of the workout, and just do the not the RS weight? So I've been thinking about that lately, and I always grab the RS weight. So what I'm training my brain to do is I'm making the RS weight my standard. It's no longer a choice. So when I talk about pushing yourself to the limit is the choice, and that's what I do with my RS weight, with lifting weight. So today, my coach recommended that I do a weight that's less than the RS weight, and I did it. However, I finished a lot faster than I normally finish. I was ahead of a lot of people in the class, and also I did it easily. I want to say easily. It was tough workout, but I did it easily than what I normally would do. And I asked myself, like, it felt good, but was it worth it? So for me, I always want to do the RX weight. That's the standard for me. So I don't honestly 100% feel good about the weight. Even though it's easy, I finished ahead of the class with everybody else, and like I did good. But I really feel like I should have did the RS weight because I want to stand out, and I want to push myself beyond limits. So that's what I mean by pushing yourself beyond limits. You got to see the beauty and allowing yourself to work harder than the standard. So when it comes to anything in life, like, you have to think about, are you going to do the RS weight, or are you just going to take the easy route? When you take the slow route, when you take the efficient route, when you take the route that requires you to take your time, to take calculated steps, to make the moves the right way, then you will find yourself having a strong foundation. And once you have that strong foundation, you now put yourself in position where you can't go any lower. And if you do go lower, then you can easily recoup your losses. So the foundation is strong, and that's why I set the standard with my RS weight. So the next time there's a RS weight, I need to make sure I continue to do my RS weight, even though it made me feel good to do less. I finished faster than the rest of the class. I got a little bit of better workout because I was sweating a little bit more because I was moving a little bit faster. That didn't give me my prescribed strength that I needed for my workout. And it's not a bad thing. It's definitely not a bad thing. It's a good thing that I got to work out in. But I'm just saying, for my standards, the RS weight is my path. So the RX standard for any type of work you do in your life, it has to be the standard. So creating a standard of perfection, or creating a standard of how you operate, that should never go lower. And if it does go lower, it's a mistake because if you already at your standard. So if you go down to a lower standard, you're gonna sell, you're gonna look good, you're gonna get your props, but you're not doing it at your standard. You gotta move at your rate, your standard, and you gotta push yourself beyond what the standard is on a normal basis. Like you want to push yourself beyond the class. You want to push yourself beyond your competitors. Once you do that, then your standard is now their regular. Your standard is now their perfection. Then when you go above and beyond, then you put yourself in a whole new category because now you're you pass the regular standard and you beyond above and beyond. So I was asked the other day, you should try to compete for the you should try to compete for the leaderboard on your workouts or whatever. I said, you know what? I'm not competing right now. I'm gonna compete after a year or so. Why? Because once I compete in a year or so, I'm able to. I have my standard now. I got my RS standard. Now it's just I got my conditioning after a year. Now it's just a matter of competition and heart and will to go that extra mile that I was just talking about. So you gotta be strategic in how you move and how you expand yourself. Cause like I'm like that secret sniper. When it's time to hit, I'm gonna hit. First I gotta fill it out. I gotta know what to do. I gotta know how to move, and then you set your foundation straight, and then you snap. So like that's how I do. I work hard in the quiet. I'm the little dog until I become the big dog. I'm the I'm the I'm the scrub G. I'm the little guy until I become the big guy. So that's how I move. I move quiet. I move silent. I'm gonna sit there and I'm not gonna talk. I'm gonna watch until I get the information that I need, and then I'm gonna take leadership role. So that's how you gotta do in your life, your business, your job, your career, everywhere you go, you gotta find a way to push yourself and make that RX standard your standard. Make that the make the standard your standard and then push above it once you're ready. Don't go below the standard because it's allowed. If you go below the standard because it's allowed, you're gonna be used to being mediocre. The RX is the reason. RX is a skill level. So once you stay at that skill level, that becomes your standard, and you gotta stay there, man. So I hope you all got something out of that, man, and I hope y'all push yourself beyond what's necessary to get to your next level in life, and keep that standard going, man. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button, and y'all tune in tomorrow for another video.